Ikwerre is a special people, so Igbos want us by all means. Senator John Azuta Mbata.
In the Igbos.
Say,
so are you saying that Ikwerre are not part of Igbos or what?
Ikwerre is a special people, so Igbos want us by all means. So my brother went there to at least to have his own pocket. Are you hearing me? So Igbos, they want Ikwerre by all means. Anything that will take them to have Ikwerre, they will do it. You understand? But at this time, we have it's our brother. We will not deny him, but he can't come home for now.
He can't come home.
He cannot come home for now.
He an Ikwerre man. For as I speak with you, since he assumed that office as the President General of Ohaneze and Igbo, Mbata ceases to be an Ikwerre man. He ceases to be an because he has chosen where he wants to belong to.
Is he representing the interests of the Ikwerre people?
No. He's not. He's on his own. He's on his own.
What do you mean when you say he's on his own? That Ikwerres are not Igbo?
We are not Igbo now. Right from time, we have been saying this now.
It is being reported that Ikwerre people are angry that Senator John Azuta Mbata emerged as the President General of Ohaneze and Igbo. Therefore, they have disowned him because according to them, they are not Igbo people and they don't want to be part of the Igbo people. So what you just watched is a clip I got from SWA TV, the interview he went on the streets in Rivers State to interview the Ikwerre people to know what they think about the emergence of Senator John Azuta Mbata as President General of Ohaneze and Igbo. So from that clip, you can see what some persons are saying regarding the emergence of Senator John Azuta Mbata as President General of Ohaneze and Igbo. We'll talk about that later. Well, I am sure you are not new to all this talk about Ikwerre not being Igbo, especially on the social media space, especially X, formerly Twitter. But let's talk about Senator John Azuta Mbata for a moment. Senator John Azuta Mbata is a politician from Rivers State. He was a former senator. He served in the 1999 when Nigeria returned from military rule to democracy.
On behalf of the leadership of our local government, I want to clearly state that Senator Azuta Mbata is from the local government. He was two-time senator of the Federal Republic, the governor of Azuta and the National Assembly, and he is a stakeholder in Rivers State, and also a stakeholder in Ikwerre land. The visits of the Ikwerre people before Ikwerre speaking LG to His Excellency the Governor of Rivers State was led by the distinguished Senator John Azuta Mbata to pay the governor a visit, assuring the governor that the Ikwerre nation is fully in support of his administration. And those persons who are criticizing Senator John Mbata is quite unfortunate. Yes, Senator John Mbata is a contractor, he has his own company, he has built capacity for himself. That doesn't mean he's not going to participate in the politics of Rivers State and what's happening at LG. He's more or less even the leader of the political effort in the point you couldn't speak LG, having served in different positions at the state. He's an statesman, so those who say he doesn't have capacity is laughable. I want to tell Nigerians and the world that Senator John Mbata is the supreme leader of the Ikwerre, and he led us to that call to the governor.
The person you just listened to is Obiakpo LGA chairman Chijioke Ihunwo describing Senator John Azuta Mbata for who he is. As you can see, he is a seasoned politician and he represents the voice and the people of Ikwerre land. The purpose of this video is to tell you that the people that were interviewed that said that Senator John Azuta Mbata is not representing Ikwerre people and that they've disowned him for accepting to become Ohaneze and Igbo president. These guys don't have any say in the real scheme of things. Their voices are irrelevant. Nobody knows them, but we'll talk about that later. Let us talk about the election that produced Senator John Azuta Mbata as the President General of Ohaneze and Igbo. When Emmanuel Imuanyanwu, the former President General of Ohaneze and Igbo, died last year, the seat of the President General of Ohaneze and Igbo was left vacant. An election was built to take place. Now, the position for the Ohaneze and Igbo President General was zoned to Rivers State. It means that only the people of Rivers State are allowed to contest that position. Now, there was a prominent figure that was being pushed to become the next President General of Ohaneze and Igbo, and that person is Barrister Oke Uchechukwu Okuku. He's an Ikwerre man. Barrister Oke Uchechukwu has been a prominent figure in Ohaneze and Igbo. He has served in various capacities as a leader. He was a former Secretary General of Ohaneze and Igbo. I recall stumbling on a letter he wrote to Nyesom Wike when Nyesom Wike said that Ikwerre people are not Igbo. This man lectured in Nyesom Wike about historical antecedent. He lectured in Nyesom Wike about the history of Ikwerre people. He lectured in Nyesom Wike about the history of the communities in Ikwerre land. He lectured in Nyesom Wike about prominent Ikwerre men and women that identify themselves as Igbo people. He lectured in Nyesom Wike about prominent men and Ikwerre women that attended Ohaneze Igbo. He lectured in Nyesom Wike about so many things that Nyesom Wike do not understand about when it comes to the origin of Ikwerre people and the Igbo people. As a matter of fact, I personally wanted that man to become the President General of Ohaneze Igbo because of how outspoken he was and how knowledgeable he was about the workings of Ohaneze Igbo and Ikwerre people as well. Yes, Senator John Azuta Mbata is a politician, but I don't have any history of him working in Ohaneze Igbo. I've not read it anywhere. But I've seen a lot about Senator Oke Okuchukwu. But when the election was conducted, Senator John Azuta Mbata emerged as the winner, even though Barrister Oke Okuchukwu said that another election was conducted in Port Harcourt, Rivers State, where he emerged as the winner of Ohaneze Igbo President General. The election of Senator John Azuta Mbata was witnessed by the 5 Southeast governors that were present in Enugu when that election was conducted. And you all know that the 5 Southeast governors, they are integral part of Ohaneze Igbo. And it was also witnessed by the acting Ohaneze Igbo President General and many other Igbo leaders. So it is obvious that they accepted Senator John Azuta Mbata ahead of Barrister Oke Okuchukwu. Even Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Mr. P2B also congratulated Senator John Azuta Mbata. Whatever that be their reason for accepting him ahead of Barrister Oke Okuchukwu is best known to them. But I feel that the reason why Senator John Azuta Mbata is well accepted ahead of Barrister Oke Okuchukwu is that he represents the true face of the Ikwerre people. When you listen to Chijioke Ihunwo, the Obiakpo LGA chairman, he said that Senator John Azuta Mbata is the leader of the Ikwerre ethnic nationality, the Obako Ikwerre. So he represents the true leader of the Ikwerre people. Now this is why I am dismissing the voices of those people that are saying that Ikwerre people are not Igbo, that Senator John Azuta Mbata is not representing Ikwerre people, that he has chosen to go with the Igbo people and he should not return to Ikwerre land. I choose to say this because politics governs the world. Politics determine what happened in the world. Power is everything. Once you have political power, you can control anything in this world. For instance, TikTok was banned in the United States just barely 48 hours after it was banned in the United States. President Donald Trump lifted up the ban the moment he was inaugurated as the president of the United States. That is what politics can do. That is what power can do. If you don't have economic and political power, your voice is irrelevant. The governor of Rivers State, Similaye Fubara, congratulated Senator John Azuta Mbata for his emergence as the Ohaneze Igbo President General. It means that the governor of Rivers State viewed and accepted Senator John Azuta Mbata as an Ikwerre man and the President General of Ohaneze Igbo. Whatever Fubara says is final in Rivers State. Fubara can make political and economic decisions that will affect the life of the people on the street that are saying that Ikwerre people are not Igbo people. Fubara can pass a law in Rivers State that will ban anybody from saying that Ikwerre people are not Igbo people, and that law will be respected. I am not saying he should do that, and I'm not equally saying that Ikwerre people should be forced to accept being Igbo people. What I am saying is that all these people you see on social media, all these people you see on the street shouting that Ikwerre people are not Igbo, they don't know what they are doing. Former Governor Rotimi Amechi, who is also an Ikwerre man, openly accepted being Igbo. You might have watched that interview of Stella Damasus explaining that her name was changed from Ojukwu to Damasus, and it was changed during the war because they were scared of the Nigerian government attacking them because they bear the similar name of Ojukwu to the Biafra separatist leader Dimchukwu Emeka Odumegwu Ojukwu. That interview alone will give you a clue as to how so many persons like the people we have in Ikwerre are having lost identities. They are all Igbo people, but they were politically severed from their Igbo root during the war. And they accepted it because they wanted to be safe in Nigeria. They don't want to be killed by the Nigerian government. And most of them carried that mentality, and it was passed to their children, and they all grew up denying their Igbo heritage without understanding the historical antecedents of why they were separated from their Igbo roots. Again, there is another reason why I said that these people that are saying that they are not Igbo people are irrelevant, because many people don't see them as Ikwerre in Nigeria. As long as you are from the eastern region, you need to understand that from the beginning, when Nigeria was amalgamated, there was nothing like the South-South region. It was the eastern region. The South-South region was created during the war to politically balkanize the eastern region and make them weak and vulnerable during the war. So the people from the other side of the country, like the Hausas and the Yorubas, they don't see you as a Southerner, they see you as an Easterner. Everyone from the South-South and the Southeast is viewed as an Igbo person. For instance, the 1967 coup was carried out by Kaduna Nzogu. Kaduna Nzogu is a Delta man, but to date, that coup is being called an Igbo coup. But when it is time for politics, they will say Delta State is South-South. But when it comes to how they view you in the reality of things, they will say you are an Igbo person. That is why they are calling Kaduna Nzogu an Igbo person. When Goodluck Ebele Azikiwe Jonathan was in power, they did not see him as a Southerner. They saw him as an Igbo person. The reason why Goodluck Ebele Jonathan was hated so much is because they could not fathom why an Igbo person should become the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That was the reason why they voted him out. Even during the election in Lagos State, some persons were brutalized because they look like Igbo people. So in the eyes of these people, you are an Igbo person. Whether you deny your Igbo heritage or not, Nigeria still see you as an Igbo person. You cannot run away from it. Even though they want it to look like politically you are not Igbo person, but in the reality of things, they view you as an Igbo person. And when it comes to the power sharing formula in this country, they will not allow power to get to your hand. Nigeria will equally marginalize you because they see you as an Igbo person. The only seaport they gave you is the One port. And do you know why they gave you that One port? Because they want to easily convert crude oil out of this country. One port is limited to conveying just crude oil. One port cannot receive imported items into the country. They allow Lagos Seaport to do all of the economic activities. Why? Because they want to sabotage your economy. They are doing this because they see you as an Igbo person. When Goodluck Ebele Jonathan was hated and maligned, it was the Igbo people that stood behind him. The Yorubas, the Hausa, they went and fought against Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. But yet, you will turn around and hate the very same people that are looking out for you. That is indeed a high level of insanity. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.